Good morning, everyone. Ange here. Man, I managed to get up at the right time this morning. I like to get up nice and early. And, I'm trying to put that battery in my back. I go through every morning writing a lot of a lot of affirmations to accomplish manifestations. I'm not sure if you do the same, but even if it's Saturday, work doesn't stop. You cannot be working, but work doesn't stop. Who's really striving for something out there? I'm curious. Are you someone who actually has things they're trying to achieve? I believe everyone has something they're trying to achieve, but is it just something that's on a checklist of life, or actually something that is within your imagination? Like, have you imagined something so big, so wild, that you just give up on the thought of it altogether? If so, why'd you give up on it? That's a real question. Why'd you stop striving and going towards that thing that you can't see right now? See, the greatest things, I forget whose quote this is, but the greatest things in life come from your imagination. I know Steve Jobs, the creator of Apple, has said it so many times. And everything starts from imagination. The phone that you coming in, the person who created this building behind me, the architects, the designers. Funny enough, Apple just got in trouble for an ad that they created where they destroyed a whole bunch of art projects and things that are related to art, paintbrushes, cans, those lawns that create art. And it was summed up that it was just an iPad. And there's flag on that, just because how you're gonna destroy natural art. But what they don't realize is that this one product that was someone's imagination, someone's idea, is managed to accomplish all those things that those other products do, right? So live within your imagination. I heard, believe like a child. I believe that's the expression. Work like an adult, believe like a child. And if you're not striving for higher, dream bigger. That's one of the most important quotes I've ever heard. And pieces of advice that I heard from Tyler Perry. He said, dream bigger, because whatever it is that you're imagining right now, 10x that. What's bigger? Do you want to be a doctor? Well, are you going to own your own practice? Did you think that far? Are you going to build your own hospital? If you want to be a dentist, same thing. If you want to be an actor, are you going to start your own media company? With social media, that's something that's very easy to do, or very obtainable. Very obtainable. I'm not going to say it's easy to do, but it's 100% obtainable. So you really got to channel within. You really got to take everything that's inside of you and go 150 million%. Ask the right questions and build relationships, because relationships and asking the right questions, those are two of the biggest things that you could possibly do that would really change the trajectory of what it is that you got going on. I'm someone who thinks a lot about the future, mine as well as, of this earth and of this planet, because, why not build a future for the people who are coming, your family, let alone, and it doesn't have to just be, people want to say they want to live a legacy, but do you truly know what a legacy is? Jordan, that's a legacy. That's number one of the top, possibly 3 legacies in the world. Where Michael Jordan, I watched his documentary on Netflix again, where it's managed to transcend time, transcend all boundaries. It's not the person, it's not the shoe, it's the person in the shoe. So there's a lot of people wearing Jordans out there, but who's the person in the shoe? There's a lot of people who got iPhones out there, but who's the person behind the iPhone? Who's the person behind the screen? I'm someone who has a lot of high ideals, who strives for a lot of things, a lot of goals that are literally out of this world, but it's very, very obtainable in my head. So I'm praying that everybody out there increases their belief and most importantly themselves. Well, hi, good morning. That everybody increases their beliefs in themselves. You know, we already know what's going on in life. I know you have obligations. I know you gotta work. I know you gotta pay bills. I know you gotta look after the kids. I know you gotta have certain things that take away from yourself. You don't really pour into yourself as much as you possibly could. But why aren't you pouring into yourself? You know, are you even looking at the glass as half full? I'm sure a lot of people look at the glass half empty. I'm always looking at the glass half full. I'm striving every day to try and look at the glass as half full. So if the glass is half full, if you pour into yourself, you're just going to be overflowing, right? And overflowing isn't a bad thing, because you want to go until you're empty. You want to pour out as much as you can into this world, into this life, until you're empty. A man who gives is going to get. And so that's why, as much as I'm not consistent with these videos, as much as I try to be, I try and find that strength within every day, just to get to this mindset, get to this feeling, get to this part in life, and this being that wants to go ahead and drop this information and gems on you. So I'm praying for y'all. Shout out to Hyatt here. Praying for you. Praying for everybody who has a circumstance that they're trying to deal with, feeling alone, because it's tough out there. It's rough out there, But I know you can win. I know you can win. All right, it's the Ange, y'all. Sending love, good energy, peace. I'm going to try and get out here a lot earlier in the morning. A lot earlier in the morning. And even if we don't do Ange in the AM every day, we definitely going to try and get it on the weekends and the mornings, because this is a vibe. I'm chilling right now. So, send love, good energy, all right?